All right, so today we're going to deep dive into something that maybe isn't the most exciting topic, but it's seriously important for any entrepreneur.
Yeah,
Business credit.
absolutely.
I think a lot of people have heard the phrase,
Right.
but they maybe don't fully get why it's such a big deal.
I think you're right.
So the article that we're looking at today is called
Okay.
hashtag top 5 reasons every entrepreneur needs a strong business credit profile.
I like it.
And it really kind of lays it all out in a way that made a lot of sense to me.
It's interesting, isn't it, how
Yeah.
business credit is often kind of like an afterthought for people,
Right.
but it's foundational. It's like,
There's
if you're
that.
building a house, you need a solid foundation.
Yeah.
You don't want to build on sand.
Exactly.
You want it on solid rock. So
Exactly.
you can build something
Uh-huh.
that can withstand anything.
Yeah. And the article starts off with this question. And I bet it's something that a lot of our listeners have thought about too.
Okay.
Have you ever wondered why some businesses seem to just take off while others struggle? It's
Yeah.
like there's like a secret ingredient or something.
It's true.
And it turns out the
Yeah.
huge part of it is solid business credit.
It all comes down to trust
Okay.
and risk.
Okay.
If you think about it from the lender's perspective,
Yeah.
they're going to be a lot more willing to give you a bigger loan with better terms if they can see that your business is reliable,
Makes sense.
not just you personally.
Okay, so it's not just about getting a loan at all.
Right.
It's about getting the best loan possible.
Exactly.
So the article says that strong business credit can actually help you unlock funding amounts
Wow.
that are 10 to 20 times higher
That's huge.
than what you could get just based on your personal credit.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
So just think about that for a second.
Yeah.
Imagine if you needed, let's say, $250,000 to expand your business.
Yeah.
With strong business credit, that's a real possibility.
Wow.
But if you're relying solely on your personal credit,
Yeah.
you might only be able to get like $25,000.
Oh, that's a huge difference.
It is, right.
Yeah, that really puts it in perspective.
Yeah.
And then there's the whole interest rate thing.
Yes.
The article talks about how much money you can actually save
Right.
with a good business credit score.
Absolutely. Even a small difference in interest rates can add up to thousands of dollars saved over time.
Yeah.
The example that they give in the article is
Yeah.
really interesting.
Yeah.
They say if you have a $100,000 loan over 5 years
Uh-huh.
at a 12% interest rate,
Yeah.
that's going to cost you over $11,000 more
Wow.
than if you had secured an 8% interest rate.
Okay.
Just that small difference.
Yeah, so that's money that you could be putting back into your business
Exactly.
to help it grow even faster.
Right.
Right.
Like,
it's like you said, leaving money on the table.
it is.
Yeah.
Or even worse,
Yeah.
you're actually paying extra
Uh-huh.
for the same thing.
Yeah.
Smart entrepreneurs really see good business credit
Yeah.
as an investment, not just
Right.
something to tick off a checklist.
A box to check.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is where I think it gets really interesting.
Okay.
It's this whole idea of financial independence
Yes.
and personal protection.
Absolutely.
Honestly, I hadn't even thought about this before reading this article.
It's like a firewall
Yeah.
between your personal finances
Mm.
and your business.
Right, right.
So that if something goes wrong in the business,
Yeah,
you're not putting your personal assets on the line.
got it.
Things like your house,
Uh-huh.
your savings.
So you're saying
Yeah.
that even if my business, runs into some trouble,
Right.
my personal credit score won't be affected.
Exactly.
Okay, that's huge.
Right.
Yeah, because then I can take those risks.
Yeah.
Calculated risks without worrying about...
It gives you that freedom
Yeah,
to be bold,
right.
to, try new things
Experiment
and make those big moves. That
Right.
could really change my business.
without having to constantly worry about what it might mean for you personally.
Right. And that next benefit that the article talks about really surprised me.
Oh, yeah.
It's how strong business credit
Hmm.
can actually make your business
Wow.
more attractive to
Interesting.
potential partners
Okay.
and
Yeah.
clients.
So it's like a secret weapon
Yeah.
for building credibility.
It is. It's like,
Yeah, think about it. If
Yeah.
you were,
Okay.
let's say, a supplier
Huh?
or a big corporation,
yeah.
and you're looking for a partner,
Okay.
wouldn't you feel more confident
Yeah.
working with a business that has a proven track record
Uh-huh.
of being responsible with their finances?
Yeah. It makes total sense.
Right.
It's like that saying.
Dress for the job you want. Right. Exactly. So having a really strong business credit profile,
Right.
it shows that you're serious,
Mhm.
you're reliable,
Yes.
and that you're somebody that they want to work with.
It takes you from being
Yeah.
just another startup to
Right.
being like a real contender.
Yeah, somebody that you want to do business with.
Right. And so suppliers might offer you better terms.
Okay.
Clients might be more willing to sign that contract.
Right.
Investors might be more likely to invest.
Wow.
It opens up doors.
It really does. And all of this kind of leads into that final point that the article makes,
Okay.
which is all about that
Yeah.
growth and scaling potential.
Yeah.
It's not just about surviving.
It's about thriving.
Right.
It's about setting yourself up
Yeah.
for success from the very beginning.
Mm-hmm.
With strong business credit, you're opening those doors
Yeah.
to bigger loans,
Right.
better interest rates,
Yeah.
more attractive partnerships,
Mm.
all the things that can help you take your business to the next level.
And I think the article really paints a picture of what's possible
Yeah.
when you have
Yeah.
that solid financial foundation in place.
It is.
Yeah, it's really inspiring to think that we could
Yeah.
achieve those goals if we just make building business credit a priority.
Yeah, it's not just about dreaming big.
Yeah,
It's about having the tools to make those dreams a reality.
exactly.
And that's what strong business credit gives you.
Yeah, so we've talked about all these benefits of strong business credit, but I'm sure you're wondering, how do you actually start building it?
Yeah, where do we even begin?
Yeah, so the article
Yep.
lays out some really good foundational steps
Okay.
that are key to getting started.
Got it.
And the first one,
Yeah.
maybe the most important one,
Okay.
is establishing your business as a separate legal entity.
Right. So important.
Yeah, and they emphasize how this creates that clear distinction between your personal finances
Yes.
and your business finances,
Yeah.
which we already talked about how important that is.
Exactly. It's like
Right.
announcing to the world, hey, we're a real business here.
Yeah, like we're legit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you want to get a dedicated business phone number
Okay.
and address,
Uh-huh.
open a business bank account,
Okay.
and secure your first business credit card
Got it.
or a line of credit.
Okay.
All of these things are signals
Yeah.
to lenders and creditors that you're operating as a real business.
And the article also kind of hints at some really interesting strategies to speed up the process,
Okay.
like specific sequences to follow
Right.
and pitfalls to avoid.
So it's like there's a roadmap,
Yes.
okay,
Set
to
by-
building business credit.
Mm-hmm.
And we just need to know the right path.
Yeah, exactly. Find the right path to follow.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
It's about being strategic
Yeah.
and intentional with your credit choices from the very beginning.
Okay, so let's talk about that.
Yeah. You know, it's not about luck or anything,
Yeah.
or even just hard work.
Right.
You can be
Yeah.
the most dedicated entrepreneur in the world,
Yeah.
but without that strong business credit foundation,
Okay.
you're really limiting yourself.
That makes me think about
Yeah.
like a marathon runner.
Okay.
They might have all the stamina and drive,
Yeah.
to finish the race,
Right.
but if they're wearing the wrong shoes,
Ooh, I like that.
it's not going to go so well.
Yeah. No, that's a good analogy.
Yeah.
It's like getting fitted for those
Yeah.
perfect running shoes.
Yeah.
It might take some time and effort
Uh-huh.
to find the right fit,
Sure.
but once you do,
Yeah.
you're set up for success.
So for anyone listening
Yeah.
who's maybe just starting to understand the whole idea of business credit, what would you say is like the most important takeaway from all of this?
I think it's that.
Yeah.
It's not just about getting funding.
Right.
It's about really building a legacy
Mm-hmm.
of financial strength for your business.
Okay.
It's about having the freedom
Yeah.
to, make those moves,
Yeah. Right.
weather any storms that
Like-
come your way.
And ultimately achieve those big goals.
Exactly, that
Yeah.
you have for your business.
And to protect yourself in the process.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's like that financial fortress we talked about.
Yeah.
Not only does it protect you, but it also gives you that confidence
Yeah.
to go after those opportunities.
Right.
Yeah.
It's about shifting that mindset
Okay.
from just surviving
Uh-huh.
to really thriving.
I like that.
Yeah. And remember, this is a journey,
Okay.
not a sprint.
Okay.
It takes time
Yeah.
and consistent effort to build that strong business credit.
Makes sense.
But the rewards are so worth it.
Yeah, it's like that quote. Oh, yeah.
The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is today.
I love that.
It's never too late to start.
Right. Now, you might be thinking,
Okay.
right, I'm convinced,
Yeah.
but where do I go from here?
Yeah, what do I do?
Right. So the article offers some really great
Okay.
starting points. We already talked about
Yeah.
the basics,
Uh-huh.
Incorporating your business,
Right.
setting up that business bank account, getting a dedicated phone line and address, all of that.
Right.
But then,
Yeah.
getting that first
Yeah.
business credit card or line of credit.
Yeah, that's so important, right?
That is crucial.
Okay.
But here's where it gets even more strategic.
I like it.
Yeah, so the article talks about
Okay.
the importance of establishing trade lines with your vendors and suppliers who actually report to the business credit bureaus. So it's not even just about borrowing money.
Right.
It's about actively using credit in your business.
Responsibly, yeah.
Okay, can you give us some examples?
Sure, yeah. So let's say you regularly order office supplies from a company like Staples.
Okay.
So instead of paying with a debit card or cash, you apply for a Staples business credit account.
Okay.
Right.
Got it.
So by making those regular purchases and paying your invoices on time, you're building positive credit.
Okay.
That's getting reported
Got it.
to those bureaus.
So even something as simple as like buying office supplies can help me build business credit.
It can.
Okay. That's awesome.
And then the article also talked about using business credit cards responsibly.
Okay, so responsibly is the key word there.
Responsibly is key.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So this means keeping your credit utilization low, ideally below 30%.
Got it.
And always paying your bills on time.
Of course. Right. That makes sense.
And then it's also important to choose the right cards for you.
Okay.
Some cards offer rewards programs that can really benefit your business.
Okay.
Others might have lower interest rates.
Right.
Or annual fees.
Right. So it's not just about getting any credit cards.
Exactly.
It's about finding.
Yeah, it's about being strategic.
Right.
And finding the right one for your business.
Okay, great.
And then another really important step is monitoring your business credit reports.
Okay, so just like with personal credit.
Yeah. You want to make sure that the information is accurate and that there are no errors that could be hurting you.
That makes sense.
Right.
So how do we actually check our business credit report?
You can actually get reports from the major business credit bureaus like Dun & Bradstreet, Experian, and Equifax.
Got it.
They each offer different services and scoring models. So it's actually a good idea to check all three.
Got it.
To get like a really comprehensive picture of your credit health.
Okay, so we've got the foundational steps. We've got some strategies for using credit wisely.
Yeah.
And we know we need to check our reports.
Yes.
What about some of those pitfalls that the article mentioned?
Yeah, so one of the biggest mistakes I see entrepreneurs making is mixing their personal and business finances.
Oh, right. We've talked about the importance of keeping those separate.
We have.
Yeah.
But it's worth repeating.
Yeah.
Because it can really trip you up when you're trying to build that business credit.
So even if you're just starting out and your business is small?
Doesn't matter. Keep those lines separate.
So no dipping into the business account for personal expenses?
No way.
Oh, vice versa.
All right, got it.
Right. It's about building that clear track record of responsible financial management. Got it. For your business.
Okay.
Another pitfall to avoid is applying for too much credit too soon.
Okay, why is that? I would think more credit.
I know, it's tempting.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You see all these offers and you want to jump on them.
Yeah.
But it can actually backfire.
Okay.
Because when you apply for a lot of credit in a short amount of time, it can signal to lenders that you're kind of desperate for cash.
Yeah. Okay.
And that actually makes you look risky.
Oh, I see. So it's better to kind of
It is.
Gradually.
It's about pacing yourself.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Build it strategically. It's exact.
Don't rush the process.
And speaking of strategy, the article also mentions some ways to actually fast track
Ooh, I like that.
your business credit building.
Okay.
And one tip is to leverage existing relationships.
Okay. Okay. So you're saying if I've already got like good personal credit, I can use that to help me build business credit.
Exactly.
Okay.
So you might consider like a business credit card that's actually secured by your personal credit.
Okay. So it's kind of like a...
Yeah, like training wheels.
Training wheels. Okay.
Got it. It can help you get started a little bit quicker.
That makes sense. Are there any other strategies?
Yeah, the article also mentioned joining industry associations or trade groups that offer business credit reporting programs.
Okay.
So these can give you access to resources.
Okay.
And also potentially boost your creditworthiness to lenders.
So it's kind of like showing how credible you are
Exactly.
through these other organizations.
It's all about tapping into those networks
Okay.
and finding those ways
Yeah.
to showcase your credibility.
Okay. Yeah. I think one thing that holds a lot of people back from doing all this is just the fear of rejection.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, putting yourself out there financially, it can feel kind of scary.
It can be vulnerable.
Yeah. It's like asking somebody out on a date.
Exactly.
Right.
There's always that chance of rejection.
Yeah. You never know what they're going to say.
Right. And just like with dating, rejection is a part of life, even in business.
Makes sense.
Not every credit application will get approved.
Right.
And that's okay.
Right.
The key is to do your research. Make sure you meet the lender's criteria.
Yeah.
And just not take it personally.
Right. So be prepared.
Be prepared.
Be persistent. And don't let a few setbacks.
Don't let it derail you.
Stop you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So once you have established that good business credit, it's really important to maintain it.
Okay.
It's not a one-time thing.
Right.
It's an ongoing process.
So it's like taking care of a garden.
Yes.
Right.
You can't just plant the seeds and walk away.
Right. You got to keep watering.
You got to nurture it.
Waiting.
Exactly. To keep your business credit flourishing.
Okay.
You got to pay those bills on time. Keep that credit utilization low.
Right.
And monitor those credit reports.
Okay. So stay vigilant and proactive.
Be proactive.
Yeah. It sounds like building good business credit
Yeah.
has all these positive ripple effects.
It really does.
You know, it goes way beyond just getting loans.
It can improve your cash flow.
Okay.
Because suppliers might offer you better payment terms.
Got it.
You'll have more negotiating power when it comes to contracts, insurance premiums.
Right.
And if you ever decide to sell your business, a strong credit profile can make it a lot more attractive.
To potential buyers?
To buyers.
Okay. So really good long-term benefits.
Long-term benefits.
Not just short-term.
It's about setting yourself up for a brighter future.
Okay. So let's zoom out for a second.
Okay.
Why is building strong business credit so important in today's world?
In today's economy?
Yeah.
Access to capital is absolutely essential for growth and sustainable.
And lenders, they really rely on those business credit scores.
And make their lending decisions.
So it's not just like a nice to have.
It's not.
It's a need to have.
It's essential.
Yeah, especially if you're serious about your business.
Strong business credit is no longer optional. It's essential.
Yeah, it's amazing to think that something that seems so simple.
I know.
Like building good business credit.
That's true.
Can have such a big impact.
A huge impact.
On your journey as an entrepreneur.
It's a testament to your commitment, your vision, and your financial savvy.
Yeah, it shows that you're really in it.
You're in it for the long haul.
Yeah, for the long haul. Before we wrap up this deep dive, I want to go back to that question from the article.
All right.
Have you ever wondered why some businesses seem to just take off while others struggle?
It's a good question.
Right. It is.
I think we've answered it today.
I think we uncovered a big piece of that puzzle.
Yeah. And even though there isn't like a magic formula to being a successful entrepreneur.
Not at all.
I think we can all agree that building strong business credit
Absolutely.
It's a key ingredient.
It's the foundation
Yeah.
upon which you can build
That thriving and sustainable business.
So it's all about taking control of your finances
Yes.
and giving yourself the best possible chance
Give yourself the best chance
to succeed.
to achieve those goals.
Yeah, so
That's
to
right.
everyone listening,
Yeah.
imagine yourself
Awesome.
a year from now.
A year from now.
What would your business look like if you committed to
Yeah.
building that rock solid
Like strong foundation.
business credit profile?
Well, it would be possible.
What goals would be within reach?
It's exciting to think about.
Yeah, the possibilities are limitless.
Limitless. The journey begins today.
Ooh, I like that.
Embrace the power of business credit
Yes.
and watch your entrepreneurial dreams take flight.
That's a wrap on our deep dive into the world of business credit.
That was a good one.
I hope this has been valuable and inspiring for everyone.
Yeah,
Remember, building strong business credit is an investment in your future.
absolutely.
And it's the key to unlocking extraordinary possibilities.
So true.
Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep chasing those entrepreneurial dreams.
See you next time.